Hello friends, welcome to Single Player. What are the best strategy games on Nintendo Switch? Strategy games are a genre of video games that require careful planning, decision-making, and resource management to achieve a desired outcome. They often involve controlling units, buildings, or entire factions in a simulated environment. Strategy games can be divided into subgenres such as real-time strategy, turn-based strategy, 4X, and tactics games. Nintendo Switch is a great platform for playing strategy games, as it offers both portability and versatility. You can play on the go or on the big screen, using the Joy-Con controllers, the touch screen, or a compatible Pro controller. The Switch also has a rich library of strategy games to choose from, ranging from classic franchises to indie gems. So, without further ado, let's begin our quest. In this video, you'll find a list of the top 10 best strategy games on Nintendo Switch. Fire Emblem Engage is a brilliant strategy game that combines the best elements of the Fire Emblem series with a new and original story. The game features a rich and diverse cast of characters, each with their own personality, skills, and weapons. You can summon heroes from past Fire Emblem games using the power of emblem rings, and customize them to suit your playstyle. The game also offers a variety of modes, such as Story Mode, Skirmishes, Online Battles, and Somnial, a special mode where you can explore the dreams of your allies and unlock hidden secrets. The game's graphics are stunning, with detailed environments, animations, and effects. The music is also superb, with memorable tracks that fit the mood of each scene. The voice acting is well done, with each character having their own voice and accent. The game's difficulty is adjustable, so you can choose how challenging you want the battles to be. The game also has a lot of replay value, as you can try different strategies, unlock different endings, and discover new content. Fire Emblem Engage is a must-have for fans of strategy games and Fire Emblem alike. It is one of the best games on the Nintendo Switch. Dicey Dungeons is a delightful and addictive strategy game that combines deck building, roguelike, and RPG elements in a charming and humorous setting. You play as one of 6 dice characters, each with their own unique abilities and challenges, as you try to outsmart Lady Luck and escape her twisted game show. The game is full of variety and replay value, as each run is different and unpredictable. You never know what kind of enemies, loot, or events you will encounter, and you have to adapt your strategy accordingly. The game also features a catchy soundtrack by Chipsel, colorful pixel art by Marlo Daub, and witty writing by Terry Kavanagh. If you are looking for a fun and challenging strategy game that will keep you on your toes, Dicey Dungeons is a great choice. The game is easy to pick up and play, but hard to master. It will test your luck, skill, and creativity as you explore the ever-changing dungeons and face off against quirky foes. Civilization VI is a masterpiece of strategy gaming that lets you build an empire to stand the test of time. Whether you want to conquer the world, spread your culture, or advance your science, you can do it all on the Nintendo Switch. The game is fully optimized for the Switch, with intuitive controls, readable text, and smooth performance. You can play it in handheld mode or docked mode, and switch between them seamlessly. You can also use touch controls or Joy-Con controls, depending on your preference. The Switch version of Civilization VI includes the latest game updates and improvements, as well as 4 pieces of additional content that add more variety and challenge to the game. You can play as new civilizations and leaders, such as Poland, Australia, Persia, and Macedon, and explore new scenarios based on historical events, such as the Viking raids, the colonization of Australia, and the conquests of Alexander. The game also supports online multiplayer, so you can compete or cooperate with other players around the world. Civilization VI is a must-have for any strategy fan who owns a Nintendo Switch. It is one of the best games ever made, and now you can take it with you wherever you go. Mario + Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a delightful and surprising crossover that combines the best of both worlds, the charm and humor of the Mario and Rabbids franchises, and the depth and challenge of turn-based strategy games. The game features a colorful and vibrant world, full of quirky characters, witty dialogue, and clever references to classic Mario games. The gameplay is easy to learn, but hard to master, as you have to plan your moves carefully, use the environment to your advantage, and unleash your hero's unique abilities. The game offers plenty of content, with 4 different worlds to explore, a variety of enemies and bosses to face, and a co-op mode that lets you team up with a friend. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is not only a great strategy game, but also a great Nintendo Switch game. It showcases the versatility and portability of the system, as you can play it anywhere, anytime, with anyone. The game also supports Amiibo, which can unlock special weapons for your heroes. The game has received several updates and DLCs, including the Donkey Kong Adventure, which adds a new story, new characters, and new environments. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a must-have for any Nintendo Switch owner who enjoys fun, humor, and strategy. Slay the Spire is a brilliant fusion of card games and roguelikes that will keep you hooked for hours. The game challenges you to craft a unique deck, face diverse enemies, and discover powerful relics as you climb the spire. The game is full of strategic depth and replay value, as every run is different and every choice matters. Whether you play as the Ironclad, the Silent, or the Defect, you will find a satisfying and addictive gameplay experience that rewards your creativity and skill. The Nintendo Switch version of Slay the Spire is a perfect fit for the console, as the game can be played in TV, tabletop, or handheld mode. The game runs smoothly and looks great on the Switch, with intuitive controls and a user-friendly interface. The game also supports multiple languages and has a save data cloud feature for Nintendo Switch Online members. Slay the Spire is one of the best games on the Switch eShop, and a must-have for fans of card games and roguelikes. Pikmin 4 is a delightful strategy game that lets you command a colorful army of plant-like creatures called Pikmin. You play as a rookie member of the Rescue Corps, a team of explorers who are searching for the missing Captain Olimar. Along the way, you will encounter various obstacles, enemies, and treasures in 6 different regions of a mysterious planet. You will also befriend Ochi, a loyal dog who can help you and your Pikmin in many ways. The game is easy to pick up and play, thanks to the intuitive controls and helpful tutorials. You can switch between different types of Pikmin, each with their own abilities and weaknesses, and use them to solve puzzles, fight foes, and collect items. The game also features a night mode, where you have to survive the dangers of the dark with limited resources. The game has a charming and whimsical atmosphere, with vibrant graphics and catchy music. The game is suitable for players of all ages and skill levels, as it offers various difficulty options and accessibility features. Pikmin 4 is a fun and engaging game that will keep you entertained for hours. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope is a brilliant sequel to the original crossover game that combines the charm and humor of the Mario and Rabbids franchises with an engaging and challenging turn-based combat system. The game takes the heroes on a galactic adventure to save the Sparks, adorable creatures that are the result of the fusion of Lumas and Rabbids. Each Spark has a unique personality and power that can be used in battle to create amazing synergies with the heroes. The game offers a lot of variety and exploration, as the player can visit different planets with diverse environments, enemies, and secrets. The game also introduces new features such as freedom of movement, depot powers, and weapon skins that add more depth and customization to the gameplay. The game is also visually stunning, with colorful graphics and animations that bring the characters and worlds to life. The game is a must-have for fans of strategy games, Mario games, or Rabbids games, as it delivers a fun and satisfying experience that will keep you hooked for hours. Valkyria Chronicles 4 is a brilliant strategy game that combines turn-based tactics, RPG elements, and real-time action. The game takes place in the same timeline as the original Valkyria Chronicles, but focuses on a new group of characters who fight for freedom in a war-torn continent. The game features a captivating story, memorable characters, and stunning visuals that are inspired by watercolor paintings. The game also offers a lot of gameplay variety and challenge, thanks to the return of the Blitz battle system and the introduction of new units and options. You can command different classes of soldiers, each with their own strengths and weaknesses, and use various weapons and vehicles to overcome the enemy. You can also customize your squad and upgrade your equipment to suit your playstyle. The game also has a rich DLC content that adds more scenarios, characters, and modes to the game. Valkyria Chronicles 4 is a must-play for fans of strategy games and anime-style graphics. Into the Breach is a masterpiece of turn-based strategy that will challenge your mind and test your nerves. It is a game that rewards careful planning, creative thinking, and adaptive tactics. You control a team of mechs from the future, sent back in time to stop an invasion of giant alien bugs called the Vect. Each mission is randomly generated, offering a new puzzle to solve with limited resources and time. You must protect the cities that power your mechs, while also dealing with environmental hazards, friendly fire, and enemy attacks. The game is not only fun and engaging, but also deep and replayable. You can unlock different mech squads, each with their own unique abilities and weapons. You can also find new pilots, who have special skills and personalities. You can mix and match your mechs and pilots to create your own custom squad, or try one of the 5 new ones added in the free Advanced Edition update. The update also adds nearly 40 new weapons, new enemies, new missions, and more. Into the Breach is a game that will keep you coming back for more, as you discover new strategies, new challenges, and new ways to save the world. Fire Emblem Three Houses is a Nintendo Switch strategy game that offers a rich and immersive experience for fans of the series and newcomers alike. The game features a captivating story that branches into 3 different paths, each with its own unique characters, challenges, and outcomes. The game also allows you to customize your own avatar and interact with your students and allies in a dynamic school setting, where your choices and actions have consequences. The gameplay of Fire Emblem Three Houses is both strategic and engaging, as you command your army in turn-based battles that require careful planning and execution. You can also explore the vast monastery of Gareg Mach, where you can train your units, forge bonds, and discover secrets. The game has stunning graphics, voice acting, and music that enhance the atmosphere and emotion of the story. Fire Emblem Three Houses is a masterpiece of strategy gaming that will keep you hooked for hours. Okay friends, so that was our version of the top 10 best strategy games on Nintendo Switch. If you have any questions, suggestions, criticisms, or in your opinion there are other best Nintendo Switch strategy games that should be on that list, don't hesitate to write them down in the comments below. Of course, we will provide more game information in the future, so subscribe and keep watching Single Player to get other interesting game information from us. Thanks for watching and see you next time.